fractions with the help of a multiplication table. So we know that when adding or subtracting, in this case fractions, that we need to use a common denominator. So for those that don't know their multiplication table really well, what we're going to do is look for a number that both 6 and 4 divide into. So we go to the 6 column, for instance, and take a look at all the multiples of 6. And we can go to the 4 column and look at all the multiples of 4. And we're looking for the first one that matches in both. So if you look down, you can see that it's 12 in both of them. So our common denominator is 12. So I'm going to write this over 12 minus over 12. And now we're trying to figure out how to get to that. So we can look directly from the 4, for instance. If I go from the 4 down to the 12 and then across, I can see that I would multiply by 3 to the top and the bottom. And from the 6, I can go down to the 12 and across and see that I'm multiplying by 2. Because here 6 times 2 is going to be equal to 12, and 4 times 3 is equal to 12. So then I can use my multiplication table to find out what 5 times 2 is. So in this case, 5 times 2 will give me 10. So my numerator there is 10. And 1 times 3 would be the 1 across from the 3 is 3. Now, another way of doing this is to look at your multiplication table. Once you know that your the denominator is going to be 12, you can try and find 5/6 on the side, and we want that to be something over 12. So we're still looking for the 10. If I look at my multiplication table and I go to the row where 5 and 6 are, and I look across until I see my 12 on the bottom, and then I can see that the top is 10. So my fraction 5 over 6 here is going to be 10 over 12. For the second one, I'll just erase the 3 and remind you, we're looking to get 4 to be 12, and we want to know what 1 is. So I'm going to use my multiplication table again, maybe erase some extra lines that are on there. I'm going to use my multiplication table to go to 1 and 4. And I'm looking for 4 to be 12 because I want the denominator to be 12. And when the denominator is 12, the numerator is 3, so that makes the top 3. So 2 ways of finding the fractions I need. And then from there, I'm looking for adding these. This is 10/12 minus 3/12, which is really like 10 minus 3/12, which is just 7/12. So that's how you